give you up. Never gonna let
Yes.
you down.
Yo,
Wait.
We're gonna
keep dancing.
run.
Here. Right here.
It's literally telling me to take shelter now in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building.
Oh boy, tornado!
Don't you fucking go outside! Get your ass back in here! Let me just turn it back on. Oh, it's on. It's on. I just need it, sir. I just need to zip it up again. Could you just... Thank you. I am very well adversed in the mechanics of Minecraft. I'm just dumb. And do dumb things. Hey guys! Oh my god! It actually looks so good too! Oh my god, I'm so excited. At least Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Also, the bot figured out that I'm a female. Yay. Pluses for the bot. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? Titan, Rev, TikTok, Shady, Celestial. How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. How are you guys today? We told him. I know, right? I don't know. I don't know. Why? Also, I don't know if the bot's a him or not, honestly. Oh, oh, the bathroom light's on. The cat's spooked. Say my name again. I missed it. Hi, Revenant. How are you doing today? Welcome in. How's it going? It's a dolphin. Fair. There you go. It's a dolphin. How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome back. Today, we're doing a craft along. I need to, I want a scene where I push a button and it just goes craft along or something stupid like that. I kind of need it in my life. You ever remember those, commercials that are the more you know thing? That's kind of what I want. Craft along. Just, that'd be cool, right? So today we're doing a craft along. We're doing bookbinding tutorial for you guys. I'm going to show you guys some books I've made in the past that are really unique and fun different ways of doing bookbinding. We're going to be making a pretty simple bookbinding tutorial today, like one of the basics. But I wanted to show you guys some other types of bookbinding that you can do and can learn in the future as well that I've made in the past. Like I made these a hot minute ago, but they're cool still and I like them, so I wanted to share them with you guys. Say my name, say my name. Anyway, so yeah. I don't know, Shike, that's a different kind of art than Shike does. I could probably do it IRL, just make the words craft along up here over his head. Shike's head or my head? Am I a guy again or a girl? I'm not sure anymore. Yay, weather! Was your weather nice today or is it awful today? Ah, it's awful today. Apparently, we missed all of that. We had a wonderful weather day. It's 72 degrees today to the point where, I'm in a short sleeve shirt because I am hot. I am so hot right now. I'm so sorry you're in a tornado warning, though. Make sure you stay safe. Do what you need to do. Don't be in our stream when you don't need to be in our stream. Get where you need to be, for sure. Checks out. Gotcha. Hang on. I accidentally pulled a piece of my hair, like a single strand that hurts now. Tornadoes? No. Bad. Bad. It's fine. It's fine. Why are people staring? Anyway. So yeah. I hope you guys are having a great day. I need a sec. Should probably check if there's any tornadoes coming here tonight. You probably should. I know it's the bad weather is hitting Indiana, Ohio area. I don't know if it's gonna hit. I think it might actually go north Kentucky, so I'm not sure if it's gonna hit you or not, honestly. But I don't know. Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder. Feel the thunder. Sorry, I needed a second to just breathe. It's been a day, you guys. It's been a hot day and a heckin' day. And you ever just feel like you're going crazy constantly and you just need to sit there and just envelop in the crazy a little bit? Because that's how I feel right now. Also, Shady, there is a note on my desk. I will get your glasses case figured out in the next in the next week. I promise you. I will send you a message about it this week because I've been looking at it and trying to figure it out, and I'm like, I just need to sit down and do it. It's literally just sitting on my desk right now, as well as 3 other notes, but that one's there, I promise. Yeah, severe storms, tornadoes, with a slight chance of Wicked Witch of the West. Going. If TikTok needs to go crazy, then something's wrong with TikTok. I mean, yes. But I just mean you ever feel everything not just even yourself going crazy, everything around you is going insanity and you're just you just have to sit there and let it sit and be in the crazy for a little bit, you know? You just have to accept the crazy and just sit there for a minute. Bad crazy. Yeah, bad crazy. Don't stress it. I want to get it done for you, though. That's the first thing you've ever asked me to make, so I wanted to do that for you. Some parts of Kentucky are in 10% chance of tornadoes tonight. I think where I live is okay, though. Maybe 1 to 2%. I can't tell because countries aren't drawn. Counties aren't drawn on this map. Aw, darn. I'm sorry, Titan. I definitely stay safe as well. Guys, everyone stay safe. Anyone want to tell me the Ohio? Columbus. Central, Cincinnati as well. I want central and lower of Ohio. Can you guys tell me about the warnings there, please? Just treat it like a wave. Don't fight it. Let it go over you. Yeah. They're hitting there during bedtime hours? Oh no. Make sure you stay safe then, for sure. Just don't sleep tonight. You know, all the normal things that you have to do as a human. Normal things, just don't sleep. If there's melon gummies, storm tonight. Dude, like I said, the melon gummies just go so quick. I understand why you're always out, TikTok. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Shike wouldn't have told me if I had asked, so appreciate you. Left half 5%, right half 2%, but like I'm talking top to bottom, so like middle to bottom. I don't left and right. It's all central, so I'm talking. Everything I'm curious about is central, so I'm looking top to bottom, like in the middle. It's split in the middle. Dang, that's crazy. Because you worry? Yeah, I know. It's because I worry. I'm aware of why I'm aware of why I'm not allowed to see the weather when there's weather happening because Shike literally won't let me anymore. Like a jumbo size bag or something, just more in it. No, I agree 100% TikTok. So TikTok, funny enough, so Hansbrough is a German company, and that's what makes those gummy melons. And I've actually visited the Hansbrough company or like a bunch of stores in Germany, and they have like you can just dump them in a bag. You can make your own bag. It was great. I never at that time in my life I wasn't super into melon or like it wasn't like something I thought about all the time constantly 24/7 like I do now. And so like I ended up getting a bunch of random things. Like one I got from my friend was like little piggies. They were amazing, and that's actually her favorite candy now. She still like wants them all the time. She found a company that makes them in Ohio and stuff and like or like sells them in Ohio, and she like freaked out about it and like literally sent me pictures. She was like, I got them, like freaking out. But yeah, they have like you can just like kind of make your own bag of it. It's great. Um so yeah. Want to see the stuff we've got? So these are books I made here. I'll even do it this way. So these are books I've made in the past. This is a book. It is entirely 100% made out of a candy box. You can buy this box for $1 at pretty much any grocery store. And it can be your book binding for a book. Isn't that cute? I keep holding it upside down. But yeah, it's super cute. I think it's stinking cute. Like, I mean, come on. That's a cool book. Hang on, I'm gonna... Wait, is it... Ignore the fact that I... Swoosh. Swoosh. Nope, that's in my other camera. There we go. Swoosh. So yeah. Here. Book. Like I said, just made out of one of those little $1 little boxes. I think I stole this from my roommate because I don't even eat Junior Mints, so I have no idea where I even got this box from, to be honest with you guys, but I have it. Also, happy Pokemon Day. Yes, is that a day? Stole from the garbage? Yes. How long would it take you to make a Minecraft time machine that can time travel to IRL events within time? We're gonna find past Chase and make her get as many melon gummies as I can find in the truck. I couldn't even get them back here. I have to fly with them. I'm gonna try to stream, but I don't know. But if I don't, you know why. Very fair. Don't make it sound threatening. That sounds threatening in a weird way. Like, it sounds like something's going to happen. Don't make it so something's going to happen. This is another book I made. So this one is an art book. This is made with my photography. This is based on a film I worked on. So this is a different kind of book binding. This is a book. This is an accordion book. The way that this book is really fun too, because the way this theme of this movie was like parenthood and stuff like that, and like raising your child and things, and like not wanting to be like your parent and things like that. and like how you raise your child or anything like that. And so what I did with this book, it has the scenes of the mother and then the scenes of the daughter becoming a mother on the other side. So it goes through the different generations of the characters based on which side you're looking at the book, which I thought was pretty darn cool. Yeah. So I thought that one was really neat. Like, I think there's one specific one that, like, I think some of them lined up too, but maybe not. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I made these too, so. Like, some of them are close. So, like, on this side, they have, it's the mother going out to the teenager. Then on this side, you have the same mother, or the daughter grown up and being a parent there. But like you have scenes of like the daughters and stuff, and yeah, the different rooms, and it's a cool book. I really enjoyed making this book and stuff, and definitely had fun making an accordion book like that. This one is a handmade leather book. So this is the binding on it. This is what's keeping the pages in right here. And here's all the pages. Because this is a leather book, the way I separated, I should have, this is in hindsight, of course, I should have made these binding stitches a little bit closer because otherwise they do, like, you see how far apart the pages are. But at the same time, it's kind of cool and I don't hate it. Like, these aren't there are more pages within these little pieces. But yeah. Still really cool. I enjoy the fact that I tore the edges and stuff like that. And it's got a little snap on it. That's a type. This is a bookbinding that's done with a traditional Japanese binding. And yes, I used alcohol. I used the cardboard from an alcohol thing, carrier, 6-pack bottles to make this. My binding was a little loose there, but this is the traditional binding, traditional Japanese binding. Sorry, words are very difficult for my brain. So that's what that is. And yeah, same thing. It's a book. Like these all are. All of them are books. It's wild. It's crazy. I know. Just, you know, books. But this is to show you guys different things that you can also use as book board and stuff too. You can even use fabric. So I did give you guys a list in Discord. There was a list of everything you could use, including bookboard and stuff. I didn't say cardboard because cardboard isn't correct, but like this is specifically something if you wanted a more flimsy book, you could have used, but like I didn't know how to put that in the thing. But this is done with bookboard and fabric. This is the fun little cotton fabric I found at Joann Fabrics. This is how the binding looks here. This is actually the more traditional binding that we're gonna do. I'm debating, this one's not a hard binding, so this is just a soft binding with paper. I think I might do a hard binding on the one we're doing today, but I have 2 tones on the inside here like this because of this. But this is the binding type that we're gonna do. This is how your book will look on the inside when we're done today. Then for another less conventional book, this is the book. This is the design I came up with for a book that I thought was super cool and super unique and neat, and just to have it like this, I'm like, you know, you could write on it like a little square, but like you could use it as a triangle. It's like a cute little triangle-y thing. I also had some fun game console paper that I used on the inside for the inside of the book. You like that concept? Thank you. Yeah, this one was, I was like super stoked about this. I was very proud of this design. All of these books are empty. If I sell any of these, I will definitely 100% sell these because like I just don't know what to do with any of them half the time anyways. But yeah, nice little cute little books. And we're going to show you guys how to make these. So we have to figure out what we're doing first. Also, I didn't tell you guys about the cloth on this. This is actually made with book cloth. So I listed book cloth on our list as well as fabric and paper. This is the book cloth. You can kind of see a texture going on here. Like this is made specifically 100% for bookbinding. Whereas this is fabric, this is leather, this is paper. Like there are many types of things that you can use to cover books and things like that. You just have to figure out your own materials and what comfortability you have with them. Book cloth is the by far easiest. Melon cover, I mean, you can make one. But I let Shike pick the colors for today's book, and he did not pick melon. He did not pick melon. He picked dark purple and metallic. But yeah, those are some books that I've made in the past, bunch of different types of bookbinding that exist in the world and different types of things. Holds TikTok back. It's not worth it, Sword Bro. I meant like the fruit melon as a cover. No. I mean, no. I'm sorry? You can't, it would be food, TikTok. You can't use food. I had one more book I could have shown you guys. I need to find
Notice
it.
me, senpai. Notice
me. Hi, Barry. Welcome in. How are you doing today? That's actually really upsetting that I don't know where this book is off the top of my head. It is My Pride and Joy. Oh god, I have to find that now. Huh. Ah. Sorry, it involves one of my photo projects. It's like a book handmade by me in college that was like, it's literally my pride and joy when it comes to both photography and bookmaking, honestly, and I have no idea where it is, and that's terrifying to note. How's my day? It's going. It's going. How's your day, Barry? How's your day? But yeah, so there's some books, some different types of bindings, some different types of uniqueness to the books. Thought I'd share those with you guys before we get into it today. We're going to be doing bookbinding tutorial today, Barry. That's good. No work today? Nice. That's awesome. I want to look at this real quick and just see how many of the papers. How many papers? I only did 3? No, there's no way. Oh no, here's one of the booklets. That's where it is. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick at this. Trying to figure out how many pieces of paper I had in these booklets. I was AFK, so could only hear. The only one I didn't see was the Junior Mints one. Oh, here you go. Junior Mints. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Yeah, if any of you guys want to see them more in depth or any way, let me know. I can show you guys again. That's not an issue. I do not mind sharing them. In fact, I love sharing them. Nobody's really ever seen my bookmaking, so like this is kind of really fun for me because I actually get to share it for once. So I'm trying to figure out where the book body is. There. I'm probably not the best when it comes to the terminology of the book, so Triangle one, best one. I'm glad you like it. You're buying friends on the Minecraft server, and the fire did a lot of damage. Yeah, I know. I have to fix it still. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's okay, so probably 10. I'm gonna say 10. Okay. Yeah, the triangle one's really cool. This one, so you can actually see here the binding better on this one too. There you go. There we go. Focus. No, you had it for a second. Wait, no, you had it. Come back. It doesn't want to focus again. So, but you can see a little bit better there. This is actually what a binding looks like underneath all the cloth. So that's what we're gonna do today too. Man, I need to figure out how I'm actually gonna show you guys how to do this. Ha! Okay. And so so that you can see, basically. I should have gotten that GoPro set up today. Since I didn't want to dig out my book board, this is all the book board I have. So we're gonna base the size of our book based on how much book board I have. What size we got? We got do an 8x6. Yeah, we can do an 8x6. Okay. They make small children for my basement where I will use their trading powers and store them in a bed of bones. What did I just read? So, to go off the to GoFundMe not work for Shady's therapy? No, I guess not. Where's my phone? Oh, over there. Hang on one sec. One sec, sorry. Okay, sorry. So I grabbed my phone for a reason. I'm going to pull up our list. So on our Discord, we do have a list. It is on the craft along section in our Discord of all the materials you need for this. So I'm going to break it down and show you guys all of the materials that we have on our list. Okay. On our list, we have an owl. Owl. A-W-L. Owl. I have two of them. This is a heavy-duty owl. This is a normal owl. Depending on what paper you're using when I do photographic paper. So I use very thick photographic paper when I do photo books. This is what I have to use. A-W-L, not O-W-L. Not an owl. Owl. Owl? Oh, owl. I don't. Yes. So these are the two owls I have. This is what you need. You're gonna need that. You need a ruler. Plain and simple ruler. Parchment paper. You can buy this anywhere in a grocery store. Parchment paper. Sounds like a hoot. Oh, God. Binder's needle or curved needle. I have a binder's needle. It's in this mess of a big bag. Hang on. Let me just, there it is. I have a binder's needle. You only need one like your entire life, basically. They don't break. They're very hard to break. They are blunt needles. They are not sharp. And they are a bit thicker on the eye here so that they can fit the thread that we have. Can we eat this craft? It's books. This time I'm not even doing anything food related. I'm not even doing anything food related this time. What if you don't live near a grocery store? What? What? I have binder's board. This is binder's board. Book board, binder's board, chip board. Those are options you can get. Again, you guys saw I used a candy box. I've used leather, things of that nature. But for the one that we're doing today, binder's board is the option that we wanted to go with. We have glue. pH neutral PVA glue. This is book glue. You literally ideal for bookmaking or bookbinding and paper projects. Yes, this is what we want. Waxed linen thread or unwaxed. I prefer unwaxed thread. And generally, that's pretty much almost always what you're going to find people use. There is the waxed option, though. So this is unwaxed linen thread. This is beeswax. This is the block of beeswax that you use. You can see how destroyed my beeswax is, because we have to wax our thread. Look at this. This is so destroyed. So we wax our thread before we use it. Let's see, we've got bookbinding V. Oh wait, X-Acto knife. It's an X-Acto knife, you guys. X-Acto knife. I also have a box cutter as well for my book board. Box cutter is much better for a book board. No, it's a valid question. I'd reply, of course, crafts are made of the finest edible material. They're not just visually stunning, they're also delicious. Indiana is void of grocery stores. But, like, why are you talking about grocery stores? That's where I'm confused here. Wax it? Oh, that's to stop it from turning green. Yes. Yes. Bookweave. This is bookweave. This is bookweave. It helps keep your binding together properly. So it's actually very structurally important to your bookbinding. Book cloth fabric, cotton paper, decorative paper. This is the decorative paper we're going to be using for today. This is for our inside or outside paper. We have outside paper. This is our outside decorative paper. This is our inside paper. It is optional, have paper on the inside to create a decorative accent to it. Again, I asked Shike to pick what colors we were doing today, so he picked these. Except for the glitter. He didn't like the glitter, but I picked the glitter out of that. Oh, the parchment paper. Dude, you can buy it literally anywhere. You can buy it at a craft store, hardware store, anything. You can buy it online, in grocery stores, anything. Also, Indiana is not void of grocery stores. I'm very aware they have grocery stores. Bone folder. This is a bone folder. It is used to fold properly and score your paper. Bone folder. The optional decorative paper. Oh, and paper. That's right. So we discussed this the other day, because Rev was asking about it. This is the paper I use. This is the size of paper I use to cut down. And sorry, I read the corn comment. This is the size of paper I use to cut down to create paper for the inside of the books. So yeah, it's just sketch paper. Pretty much anything you can just buy this at a lot of art stores. I got this at Blick a long time ago, long time ago. And look at this. Look at, you saw, I've made more books than I showed you too. And this, I have so much paper left. It's a good investment for this type of thing if you guys are gonna do this. Why is there something plastic? What the hell? Anyway, ignoring that. So yeah. Oh, you also have to have something to apply your glue. I, a long time ago, ruined this brush applying my glue. So I use this. It's not a brush anymore. Look at this thing. There's no bristles anymore. It is a rock. But it still works for glue and bookbinding, so I keep it and use it for that. Otherwise, it would be trash. So those are the materials you need for today. Or for your bookbinding adventures, I guess, technically. So, I'm gonna put all my back in my thing. Did I put my needle in here? I did, okay. Those are all the materials. This is, again, one of the most complicated craft alongs that we've done before, so we're working on it. We're gonna get there. One sec. Okay, I needed a pen. To start us out, we need to measure out our paper. Okay, I remember how much we needed. Oop, that was loud. What is this? Wait, what is this? Anyway. Ignoring that page. So, another Fortnite song. This is amazing. I just like music. So I'm gonna measure out it's not going to want to focus because it's all white. So I'm measuring out our pages, and we're going to use this, and we're going to not waste paper, you guys. We are going to use all of this as much as we can. I just like music is honestly one of the most valid options, to be honest. Opinions, to be honest. I mean, it's just, yeah. You good to be untied yet? Yeah, I'm good. Fascinated by Chase's bookbinding. Can't argue with it, you know? I know, right? Eight inches. So we're gonna go. Can't you can argue just if you win or not is the real question. Also pretty valid, to be honest, though. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this real quick is I'm lining this up and then I'm gonna measure this and I'm gonna get my big ruler without cursing because I almost did. Um, I'm gonna grab my big ruler that's obnoxious and massive. One sec. Big butt ruler, yeah. Like, when I say it's obnoxious and massive, it's touching the floor right now. It's almost my entire size. That's how big this ruler is. Also, I'm gonna throw out the puzzle. I'm so sorry it wasn't up already. There we go. I got you. There we go. I need to clean the back of this ruler. It's just got marks all over it. I should have measured one more measurement. We're just gonna use our small baby ruler for this part. There we go. I'm gonna move the big ruler so it's not in our way anymore because it's too big. Okay, so This is our layout. So you guys can see a little bit better. These are our pages. Pages. So we're going to be able to get 8 pages out of each page. I don't even know. I can't even count right now. I'm not here fully. Huh. So I'm just gonna take this part out here. Hope they're all on the same page. What is the second anime snail? It's cute. It's so cute. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's my... Oh, it's literally behind me. So you're gonna... Oh, one of the things I didn't mention in the beginning, that is my bad, 100%. That's what it is. This is... We need... You thought it was a fish. No, I try to stay away from fish, as Celestial has mentioned that she has a fear for him. So I try to be nice and not do fish. This is a cutting board. You need a surface that you can cut on, whether it's something that you don't give a shit about or a cutting board itself, because you need that for sure. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your tables. Am I okay? Am I okay? Just don't mean it. So you're going to take your X-Acto blade, your ruler, and you're going to slice and dice. Now, I used a pen. You 100% can use a pencil. Also, hello. Hey, Brownie. Welcome in. How are you today? How are you feeling today? Hope work was okay. There you go. We got 2. Wait. I've already messed up. I just... Okay, ignore everything I just said. Do not cut what I just cut. These are just 2 individual... Look, I haven't bound books like this in a hot minute, you guys. I apologize. So, shouldn't it be 16? So no, it would be 4 pages. So I have to cut this piece out, and then I'll show you guys how to actually do this properly. So these 2, here, sorry. These 2 are 1 page, technically. So these are just trash right now. I'm gonna recycle those. So let me recut this properly, and then I'll show you guys. So let me cut one of these out properly so I can explain what I did wrong. It'll make sense here in a sec, I promise. Also, get a ruler. If you got a ruler that doesn't have just metal that, like, you cut into, like, I swear, I literally can cut my ruler, and I feel like that's silly. So this is our first 2 pages, because you have to fold them in half. Thus is how this works. And that's how this works. Also, this is a good reason to not use pen. You're back with a brownie, not the brownie, but instead a brownie. You know, I haven't had a brownie in a hot minute. I would love a brownie tonight. Actually, though, but I already went to the grocery store. I don't want to go to the grocery store again. I really want a brownie, though. Fuck. Anyway, here's this. This is the first page. So I said 16 instead of 8. But it would be 4 instead of 8, not 16 instead of 8. Are you talking about the measurement, or are you talking about the number of pages? Because on the single page, it was 8 pieces, but that just meant 4. Oh, so it wasn't even 8 technically. So no, I didn't do 8 inches. So 8 inches is the board. I did 7 3/4. which in centimeters is something different. So I went in 1/4 of an inch from the 8 because the binding, the board needs to be 1/4 inch longer than the paper does. So I didn't do 6. Sorry, that's why when you were saying 16, I was like, what do you mean? Like, that's what I was trying to explain earlier. It has to be 1/4 difference of the board. So the board has to be 1/4 inch longer than the paper does so that it hangs over the edge a little bit. You meant double wide. Yes, 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 yes. That, yes. Yeah, and that's on me. I, again, just blanked and haven't done this in for so long. I did make a book during Christmas. I did. You guys saw it. Um, the difference is I was doing it on photo paper and it was a much different size, so I just like blanked here. Now, if I was making this for a YouTube video, don't know how to explain. No, you're fine. You're fine. It makes sense, Celestial. I apologize. I was confused what you were saying. When you just said don't you mean 16? I thought you were basing it on the number of squares that I had, so I understand what you're saying now. It's all good. Yes, you are correct. It just needs to be double of one page, basically. Also, it's a slight difference of 8 is the height, so actually it needed to be double the width. 8 is this measurement here. 8, well, 8 is this measurement for the book board. This was 6 inches here. So it would have been 12, technically. And so I think that's where there was confusion all around. It's all good, though. I can't English, apparently. It's all good. I never can. This is also it's a weird technique, it's a different craft. It's all Gucci. Okay, there we go. So we have these. So we have 2, 4, 6. We have 6 of the pages left already. So we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. I took 1 away. How is that? 2, 3, 4, 5. So the way we're gonna do these booklets is they're gonna be 5 at a time, and we're gonna use 5 to fold in half. So we need a few more. Oh, you guys already finished it. Oh my god. I I didn't even notice you finished it. I'm so sorry. You said snail done. I read he's cursed to the max. I didn't even see the done part. I'm so sorry. I was looking down at the moment. Okay, let me get you guys another one. Hang on. Do you guys have a choice, a preference of vibes? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to do? Brownie had a brownie today too. You guys had brownies? What is wrong? What brownies? I want brownies with walnuts, please. I ate one last week and I was like, OMG, I was missing out on this. So TikTok got more. Wait, TikTok, have you never had a brownie before? Okay. So we did the cursed anime snail. Let's see. Okay. This one's weird. do puzzles up. Have fun. I'm gonna cut more paper. And this is the cycle that we continue. However, we don't have to measure them all. Wouldn't it be easier to fold an awkward secto and just sew? No. The thicker the paper, the more rough it's going to be to undo, and like it's okay, sorry. An octo or secto. I'm trying to figure out what you're meaning exactly like that. So typically book binding, when you do them, you have sets of books like this, and they have the bodies of the books, and then you're going to sew them still, but that's the thing, you have to sew each booklet on top of each other to actually create the pages that you're going to do, and that creates the binding of the book. When you're talking octo or secto, are you talking like fold it again in half again, like here, and then it's like, because then you'd have to, like, if you're folding it like this and then like this, like, you'd have to cut here, and it's going to be way too thick for it to actually be a nice book to, like, fold and actually use properly. Like, if I were to do this and then this, we'd cut them here. Those pages wouldn't look very nice after that. And also, when you fold more than one time, especially the more you start to fold, notice the pages, they're just never going to, like, I'm trying my best to keep these even. They're never going to be very nice or even, and it's going to be very questionable of how these pages are going to end up. So it's better to actually cut them to the size you want. We will trim the edges still. They're not going to be perfect, because even with this, after a single fold, they're still not perfect. So you have to cut them like this. Then you run a knife through the folds and trim the excess at the end. You can, like I said, but that's going to be very inconsistent. And it's also going to be a lot more difficult, honestly, rather than just doing one single fold where you have the paper and everything. Also, that's a very small book, too. Yes, you could do that with something like this, but there's actually a certain number of folds that you can do before it's impossible to fold. There's, like, legitimately a number that you hit when you fold paper. I think it's, like, after 7, like, it becomes almost impossible for you to fold the paper at a certain point. But it's just generally better and better usage of your paper and time and efforts to just do this. Because even if we did this, let's see, I don't even know, let's see, I will waste a paper to figure this out for you real quick. Let's see. So I'd cut here, 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 and also the folds would look very poor. All of this would look very poorly done. I'm sorry. That's the reasoning. That's my reasoning. It just isn't going to look good. You can do different sizes of paper. You can do different types of paper, sizes, and things like that as well. For example, what we're going to do now, we don't have to do all the measuring and marking out. We're just going to use a template now to cut everything else out. Nice and simple. Just place the paper on the paper. And then we just cut it from there. It becomes a lot easier and faster the more and more you do it. So it would be just generally a lot easier and better to do it more precise rather than doing it with extreme inconsistency. And again, if I don't know if you were here earlier, I showed a bunch of different types of books. There's a lot of different ways you can bind books and how things go together. So if you're ever interested, you can check out other ways to do it too. This is just a very simple version I'm teaching people today. But there are a lot of different ways to do it. Like this. This actually doesn't even have, no, it has pieces folded together, but this is actually mainly just glued. There's no sewing involved in this one at all. This one's a book that's completely accordion style, so that's very different. This one's similar to what we're doing, just in a triangle. But this is what you're doing to sew the pieces together. And again, it's based on consistency to create the flatness of a book as well, with all of that stuff. So that's what we do. And there are, again, many types of books, many ways to do things. Your way is a way, just not the way I prefer personally. For the reasons I've stated. 25 times instead of 5. Sorry, it was insulted your, sorry, it just insulted your strength like that. And there's like actually like the whole thing about that, like you can't fold paper after a certain number of folds, and that's kind of wild to me still, honestly. Especially with the art of bookmaking, guys, this is something that requires quite a bit of patience a lot of the time. It's not something you can rush in general. There are a lot of things that you'll have to make and then let dry, and like the process of it does take time. It's something that you want to take your time with, especially like to make it look right and look nice. The one that I did in college, I had to wait like a day in between my gluing sessions to make sure that everything turned out right. Again, that one was also an art book, so it was created specifically with specific type of paper that was very thick and very daunting. So compared to this paper, which is much easier. Reminder as well is asking an honest question. She has large enough paper to do minimum quadruple folding. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like I said, you're completely valid in what you're stating, but my preference personally, and he's not, like, he was joking with me. He was not saying anything about you. That was a joke to me, as I'm, in my community, I'm called the hero sent by the gods. Not my choice. That was not at all a jab at you on TikTok's part whatsoever. I promise. Yeah, for me, that is my preference, like I stated. And if that is what you prefer for your binding, that's completely your choice in binding technique. From all the techniques I've learned, been taught, and researched, my preference is to do it this way. That's cool that you're a binder as well, though. Welcome in. I need a new blade on my Sacto, though. For sure. It's really dull. Also part of the reason I don't do that. Knife is sharp enough to cut my metal ruler, but not sharp enough to cut my paper. I swear. Honestly, don't work with such big paper. My printer will only handle 11 by 17. I got kind of excited when I saw such a huge feat. Gotcha. So I'm making a blank page book, and that's part of the reason that I'm doing it with such big paper. Also because I am able to then create more pages out of it this way than if I were to use other paper. I also have done photo books with 11 by 17 as well. Again, this is not a photo book. This is just a blank page book, so you can use it for literally anything you'd want. But it's just artist sketch paper. You can find it at a lot of different art stores and stuff. Even with my artist paper, though, I still only do a single fold typically of my 1117 paper. as well, but that's just, again, just me. Breaks apart a brownie and begins passing it around, one for you and one for you. I feel like I can try doing more suggestion just to show, or based on your technique, just to show how it works. I'm gonna need a bone folder and a different knife because the X-Acto will not work for that at all. This thing does not like just all white, so it's fighting me. So one, at least right now, it's not. Don't go wasting paper on my account. It's already an expensive hobby. This paper I bought in 2017. I have this much left. Please understand, this is a tutorial-based thing. It's not a waste. We're learning here. That's part of why I'm here. Your X-Acto doesn't seem so X-Acto. So this is my one thing, like, so I'm gonna slip my knife in. So you guys can see, this is the only, like, I understand trimming the edges and everything like that, but just so you know, like, this is how it looks right now, Raj. Like, I just wanted to share the process with you guys. That's what this is. This is what we're doing today. We do craft alongs every month. This is one that was requested by the community. I do a lot of sewing mainly, but I'm also a professional photographer and I do a lot of many other crafts, like I said, including book binding, which I was taught professionally in college. Also, that paper was only like $10. Be careful with the knife. I'm putting it away from myself. I'm pushing away. But thank you. I appreciate your thoughts and concerns, TikTok. It's all good. So this is what it looks like. The edges are very raw. We would have to trim down as well for the paper size that we're wanting, but that's what it looks like. How many is that? We would also need one, there's missing one set of paper as well. So we would have to do this a couple times and like pick and pull. So we'd have to pull from the other ones to add to this one. Because we need 5 for booklet. We've only got 4 in this one because of it. But that is how to do it. Based on that one. But for me, I like my version. But I have no problems and quarrels about teaching and showing other techniques ever. Also, it's a hobby that I haven't used in a long time either, honestly. Um, like I said, I did a lot in college, but haven't done it much since. So I've had these materials since college. It is okay for me to use them. Probably better to use them than to not use them too, you know? My whole thing here is also teaching people to do what not to do. That way they don't have to make the mistakes that I make while I make things. Yes, you guys get to learn from my mistakes. That is part of why I started all this. So if yours was more preferred, then I would have continued with that way, you know? Again, it's just all about preference with a lot of these things, though. It all goes so wrong. That's the one you pick. Learned a lot from this. Oh my gosh. Biggest mistake today? Blades. I just need a new blade on this. Which I might have. Let me actually check, because this is getting irritating how janky this thing is. I have a curved blade. Okay, I do have a couple more here. I'm sure Chase did too. Yes. Yes, I did. I learned that my mother needed a new controller to play the Fortnite with us. Again, anything like this, when we have blades, you guys, we're not going to just toss these. We're going to use an empty pill bottle to make sure that it doesn't stab into anybody and harm anybody. So I will be putting this to the side and grabbing an empty pill bottle to throw that away later. Safety first. Get new blade, still doesn't cut. Cuts worse. I'm wondering if that blade was actually new or not. It was different shape. It's set a different way than the other ones. I don't think it was new. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can do. Dancing, people, dancing. What kind of books are you binding? What kind of books, book binding do you work with? If you're doing printing based ones, are you creating like magazine or like zines, magazines, things like that for your book binding? Are you making like books themselves, like readable books? Where you print out the words and things like that? If you're still here. books. Nice, that's awesome. Are you writing the stories for them? Most recent was a quarter-bound copy of 1940. Oh, so are you rebinding? Are you rebinding? Or like are you printing out the book and then binding the book? Sorry. I thought it was like you were writing the stories. Okay, I think this blade is even worse than the other one. What the hell? That's cool though. I downloaded layouts in print. I started doing that because I wanted illumination. Quick, I second. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm saying that right. Hang on. Or like thinking that right. Hang on. You want an illumination. Huh. Okay. Sorry. Nice. That's cool that you started out doing it and everything to like the drawings on old Bibles. Thank you. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure I got it right. That's cool though. I know a lot of people that rebind, or I know of some people that rebind books and they actually use like a Cricut, that to cut out vinyl and create the bindings on the books and stuff like that with the new binding, or the markings on books to create the new binding and stuff. You could try something like that too. I know it's not the same, obviously, but it's something in a similar nature to create the designs and stuff. But you can always keep trying, always keep working. You guys already finished this puzzle. You're insane. There's the puzzle. I will get another one up for y'all in here in just a sec. I'm gonna put a cover back on my blade before it rolls around on my desk and cuts me. Yeah, nice job, y'all. Is that one better than the creepy odd snail? Was that one better than the snail, y'all? I've never worked with anything like that before. One of my favorite books I've ever made has a carving on the front of the book, and the book is made out of velvet. The binding is velvet, and there's a carving on the front of the book that is a martini glass. It makes sense with the context of the book. It's a photo project of mine that I've been working on for a long time. And so it was a lot of fun though. Waiting for this one to work. Time to decide what we want for dinner. Ooh, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about? What are the options today? Sorry, I'm just pulling up the next puzzle here. Tacos! Yes. Dino nuggets. Oh, also a good option. Okay, next room is up. Nope, next room is not up. Dang it, it's gonna fail. Hang on. Yes, tacos. Gotta redo it. Hang on. Here it is. Where we go. There we go. Okay. Next puzzle is up. Good luck. Have fun. Right now you're sidetracked, slowly working on learning to cast bronze so I can make my own gilding tools. That sounds incredible. That sounds really cool, honestly. Casting bronze is wild. Never, I've metal worked, but never casted anything with anything like that. Never done anything liquefying metals or anything. I am a hazard to myself, and that would probably be a bad idea. But I have done metalworking with torches, things like that before. I made a set of armor, shoulder armor specifically, for a project, but that was about it. And then I got failed from my class when I did that because I didn't make it fashion. Well, it's totally fashion now. I see it all over the internet. Anyway, but according to my teacher, it's not fashion. How many diamond days did you use? I used no diamond days. I used copper and I can't remember the other material I used. It's copper and something else. Fashion's subjective, yeah, but you can get graded on it, so. Let's see how many booklets we have. I don't know. I didn't know they added copper armor that was without an update. There is, in fact, an entire school on it. You're correct. Okay, let's do, how many is that? 2, 3, 4. So this is what we have so far. Let's do a couple more. Come on, tear. Be nice, Rip. Yeah. I can show you this is, by the way, what I used. It's got 100 sheets of, it had 100 sheets of paper in it. It's just artist sketch paper, mega sketch. How big is it technically? Does it say the size? 18 by 24 inches. Got a lot of paper in there, so it's a nice one for that. Yeah, besides artist books, I only ever do blank books, so I don't have much without the other stuff, sorry. My artist books are always different. They're never normal books whatsoever. Where'd my ruler go? Ah, there it is. Last package. This baby can hold a year's supply of paper. Heck yeah. It can hold a ton of it. I mean, it's lasted 5, 6 years. It's lasted me a hot minute. It's lasted for a while. We all have our passion. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but bookbinding is definitely a lovely one. I'm glad to hear some other people are interested in it in the world, honestly. There's a printing company here in Chicago that like you can actually go and do a bunch of like printing and tutorials and things like that, and like some of them even hand make their own paper and stuff, like, and to the extent of your passions extend to different levels too, you know. Food is passion. No, food is passion. We were just talking about tacos a second ago. I'm actually having soup tonight, but it's it's chicken tortilla soup, which I'm gonna classify as Mexican, where taco lands. So, you know, it's sort of the same, but not really. But not really. How you doing today, Trinity Dog? Welcome in. Like I said, a lot of times here on stream, we don't actually do bookbinding. We do a lot of sewing, though, here. Um, we're working currently on a formal, like, couture dress. I just finished sewing some stuff today, by the way, guys, for a pattern tester. Love them. They're so cute. I'm very excited to show you guys once the pattern comes out because I don't want to show you until the pattern comes out. Just because it's like I'm one of the few people that has seen it kind of thing. So wait till they release it so it can actually be shown to others. Tacos and Dino Nuggies, yes. You're talking about Dino Nuggies and it was amazing. Dino Nuggies are amazing though, let's be honest. I almost had Dino Nuggies the other night, funny enough, TikTok, but I don't think I had any in my freezer. Different Dino Nuggies then? Oh, that's a question. That's just asking favorite sauce. Okay, I'm getting a different blade out. This one's worse than the first one we had. Ah, that's highly specific to what you're eating. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, for me, nuggets, I love honey mustard sauce, so give them to nowhere. I either have them all mail order or build it myself. Fair. That's really fair. So, I mean, I personally have not been to said printing house. I'm aware of it. The reason I go is because one of my clients is there a lot, and I don't like to intermingle with my clients half the time outside of work hours. And so I don't go. But a long time ago, I actually was asked to photograph for a company that's here. It's not the same type of press printing, but there's a company here called Sputnik Press that does like letter pressing and screen printing and things like that, which is totally cool for sure. Like just being in the art world is awesome, you know. But they're a little bit different, but it's really neat when they can do with their inks as well. You can make your own paper at home. You guys want to learn how to make your own paper next week, next month? I actually know how to make your own paper. I learned at the Renaissance Fair when I was a child, but I know how to do it. We got to figure out next month's craft anyways, so might as well discuss now while we're doing this month's craft. Yeah. Make your own paper. What power TikTok would have. It's a very simple technique too. Mostly just ketchup, simple, but I like to think it's lava. Lava and the dinos go rawr, then boom, followed by whoosh and a final roar. Your wife dropped a book on it in my lap. I was like, do I need a new hobby? Oh no. Letter pressing, you mean, or bookmaking? I love that though. That's awesome. She cares. Either way, she cares. Paper making, gotcha. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with what you're doing, so I mean, that makes sense. That's really a very wise wife. A very wise wife. And that's a sharp knife. Heck yeah, that other one was dull. Instant. Instant cut. Love it. One day I would really love to I want to print my own fabrics one day. That one's the one I've looked into for a while now. Like I would love to do like there's like a technique for like water dyeing fabric. Oh, would love to try that sometime. We also need to get back into our rug making as well. I'm my dad keeps forgetting to mail me whatever he got me for Christmas, so I'm gonna at this point just say we're gonna get the rug making glue and continue finishing up the rug that we made during Christmas because we haven't finished it still. I'm gonna just get the stuff, and if I end up getting more somehow from my father, plus sides, bonuses, but like we'll be able to do more rugs in the future with that. But for the time being, would love to have the stuff to finish what we started already. So I'm gonna put an order in for that soon here. Hear me out. A teaser trailer starts with pure darkness. Words appear, craft along with the eye of Gundam illuminated the screen. Cool music plays, and at the end, Gundam coming soon to a stream near you. What? Why is it gun? Oh, yeah, you want me to Gundam craft. That's what you mean. I understand now. I'm like, why is it Gundam themed though? I'm sorry. I just like blinked and I'm like, but what do you mean? Why does it need to be Gundam theme? That's so weird. So TikTok, in the future here, there's going to be a category that you might want to pay attention to in my channel redeems. There is a channel point redemption that you're going to want to pay attention to here coming soon. Just saying. Okay, I think that's enough. Which actually will make you want to save points, which maybe is a bad idea. Because you're the one of the few people that actually uses your points. Save one. So many points. Yeah, that might be a bad idea. Hydrate thing. Save your points, immediately uses them. I decided to make my own gilding tools. I realized I could easily make typeset, which had me researching Gutenberg-style presses. I had to restrain myself, but it sounds awesome, but yeah. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes every time, I swear. I'm very similar when it comes to that stuff, honestly. Okay. Now for the book process. Welcome. We have paper now. We're gonna fold these book books in half. I can't finish the puzzle. It's too late. Gotta go to sleep. Have a good night. Have fun. No problem, Celestial. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. If you guys remember, you guys, if you missed missed any part of the stream today, this is going to go up on our VODs channel on YouTube. So make sure you guys check out YouTube for our VOD of this. If you guys want to refer back to this, make your own books, anything of the nature, and we'll see you later. Have a wonderful night, Celestial. Bye. Bye, Puzzle Pal. Yes, if anyone else wants to help Titan with the puzzle, as he is going to be doing this alone now. Remember, exclamation point puzzle in chat. I love puzzles. I know, I know. Go get some sleep, though. You need it. You need some rest. So did you eat breakfast? Yes. I don't have treats, though, either, though, TikTok. I don't have any treats to, eat. I even went to the store today. I did not get any treats because I couldn't find any that weren't chocolate. Because everything Easter is chocolate, apparently. Everything Easter is chocolate. They can't make anything else but chocolate. Drives me insane. Except for the Reese's eggs. Wait, sorry. I can't explain why, but Easter chocolate is the worst chocolate. It's because it's all Hershey's. It's all Mars. It's all trash. Okay, actually, okay, I used to love Cadbury cream eggs, though. I loved Cadbury cream eggs, but because I just don't like chocolate anymore and makes me feel sick, I can't eat them either. I can no longer eat them, and it makes me depressed when I want it. What do you need besides chocolates? Literally anything else. Anything sugary that's not chocolate, I love. Mini eggs are my jam, dude. I love mini eggs. So Wait, are those the ones filled with chocolate or filled with stuff or just solid chocolate? Because never mind if they're solid. Other than that, though, I love mini Cadbury cream eggs. Creamy eggs. Those, damn. Those are what I like. Also, hello, Jim. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. So, one thing we don't have, you guys, because this is something that we don't need to have, because of the again, style of books that we're doing, it's not that we don't need it, would love it, it's expensive. We don't have a book press. And by that, I mean we don't have something that's going to make these as flat as ungodly possible. You can make your own. You can literally make your own using some cutting boards, and some big power tools and some screws and such that actually can create the same thing for that. So a couple things here. Our binding is not going to be the tightest it possibly can be. Our books is not going to be the smallest that it can possibly be. But it's gonna be cute still. Clamps, yeah. Thank you. I'm like, what is clamps? There's like, you can drill holes in it and like screw it down and stuff. So like it actually push it, like, you know? Yeah, clamps and boarding clamps should be fine. Yeah. But because of the style we're making right now and stuff like that, it's not the thickest book in the world. It really doesn't need to be the small, like flattest. This is pretty flat. So for the tutorials purposes, we're not going to be doing that, just so you guys are aware. However, like you guys said, cutting boards, clamps, things like that will be as well equally as good. But this is what we've got so far with after we folded all of our booklets. And now we're gonna sew. The crosses can be crazy expensive. They really can be. Then there's also the thing that like you put the book in for your threading and like it like threads up, and it's so expensive, you guys. But for what we're doing and our purposes and just like general purposes of making your own little booklet, if you guys ever want to, we're showing you guys the easiest we can do. Sewing cradle? Yeah, sewing cradle. Solid with crunchy shell? Dude, I can't eat those. How do you eat those? They're so rich and just like, sorry, back on the chocolate here. So next step, sewing. We're going to take out our owl, our thread, our wax, and we're going to sew. Well, first we're going to stab some holes into it. And to do so, I have templates. I do have some templates. Can I attach a picture here? Yes, you can. Or if you'd like, you can post it over in our Discord. Just depending on different things, it might not show up here necessarily. Yes, easy and affordable craft along. Who would have guessed? I'm trying. I'm trying. Holds up sign to crowd saying, be shocked. Thank you, TikTok. So I have a bunch of templates here. As you can see, literally my little booklet of templates. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button there. And they're all labeled. So this one's 7 inches. This one's not labeled. This one's 8 inches. This is 2 and 7/8 inches. This is an 8 signature long stitch. This one is 5 inches. This is a 5-inch Japanese stitch. These are all for things that I've made in the past. This one's 6 inches. What is this one? I'm just like trying to even find what I have. I have no idea. This one's for my leather book. It was 8.5 inches. This one's, I don't even know what that one is either. 5.5 inches. 4 inches. I got better at labeling things at one point. This is a practice for a Japanese stitch that I was doing. Isn't that pretty? After being Chase's mom for months, I got this. Oh my god. TikTok begins ascending. Why is it? So we're going to use our 7-inch for this one. Or wait, no, our 8-inch, I mean, which is right here. So basically what this is a template that has holes. So you can see here, this is how we're going to sew. So you need to have, let me remember this because I haven't made one of these in forever. I don't remember the measurements exactly. So it's a 1/2 inch in. So the edges, it's a 1/2 inch in from your beginning. And then and then from there, you want to have one in the middle and then one between the two. Depending on how big your book is, this is 8 inches. I believe that's how all of them are, though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you do, like, you can literally fold it in the middle, then that's your middle point. And then you have 2 between those, so you measure 2 in between that. But it's not just 2, so it's going to be, how much in part? A 1/4 inch? No, like an 1/8, almost. Yeah, so as you can see here on the lines, here, let me put it on the inch mark. So you can see there's 2 lines there. Those are 2 dots in between that. Right here is a dot, and right here is a dot. So you're gonna have that. This first one is a single dot, then the next one's 2 dots, the middle one's 2 dots, the third one is 2 dots, and then the last one is a single dot as well. And again, this is all going to be based on your measurement of your book and everything as well. This one, 6-inch one, I did more binding or holes in. Is anyone catching lag? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's lagging. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate you. We're good now. Be back. Thank you, man. Wait, what? Thank you very much for the follow, Patty. I appreciate you. I said thank you much. Well, I was also trying to say welcome in at the same time. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? We were just discussing how to make the templates for your bookbinding for the holes. For the holes. And so we're doing right now. I was just going over the measurements of it and everything. I was gonna say, what did you say? I know, right? I know. It was a bad one. That was messed up. That was a really messed up wordage. Really messed up wordage. And again, you guys, if you miss anything I'm saying here today on stream, during stream, we will have this live over, or not live, this will be over on YouTube. Later, I will post it and export the video or the VOD. So make sure you check that out as well. And yeah. Today is our craft long. Welcome in. We do these once a month. Over in our Discord, every month, so later this week, I will be posting the craft long for next month. Actually, probably the start of next week, I'll post the craft long for next month and all the information of everything that you need and everything as well. Melon is a very pretty color. It is a very pretty color. Indeed, agreed. We like melon here. My lights don't change color often. Even though there's a redeem for it, it somehow goes back to green. Very quickly. You know, that's actually a pretty good starter thread. So this is our thread. It's a linen-based thread. But yeah, normally we do crafting every week, 100% every week. It's every Tuesday, but we also do game here. We do Minecraft, Fortnite, and Pal World lately. Tomorrow we'll be playing hardcore Minecraft with my moderators. But we do crafting every week. Typically it's sewing, which you can see down there is my serger. I have a sewing machine as well right next to it. You just can't see it because it's a table. But every month we have a new craft that I do and teach everyone here on our stream. And everyone can craft along or work on it as based on tutorial and watch me make mistakes. So we're gonna take our thread and we're gonna wax it. Grab a super cool gaming clip of Chase. Oh god, which one's it gonna be? That's not a cool clip of me gaming. Not a cool clip of me gaming. We also have a puzzle, so if anybody here wants to work on the puzzle, make sure you do !puzzle in chat. It gives you the link for it. You can puzzle along with Titan, who is currently working on it down here in the corner. All the images are created by me using AAR imagery, so they're all unique and all weird and all crazy and just some sort of chaos every single time, I swear. I'm not sewing yet. What am I doing? Why did I get my thread ready and my needle ready? We have to stab. So we're gonna stab now. Please puzzle. Titan. There, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, to do the stabbing, you're gonna open up your book. I have my template here. We're gonna shove our template right here in the booklet, and we're gonna stab. Stabby stab. You stab all the way through. Like I said, there are holes and lines on this template that I'm following, and just boop, boop, boop. And just like that, you can see the little baby holes. And we're going to use this to stitch up our binding. We're going to do this on all of our booklets here. So thank you. Burning something is better, but you are the hero symbol to kind of too. I just know such a statement. I should have done this 7.5, not 8 or 7 and 3/7 or 3/4. That was on me. Yeah, we're gonna do these on all of these. Okay, Google, show me my timer. Huh. So thank you. Do you do art? Do you enjoy art? Welcome in. But let us know about your art. Also, we have a share your art section over in our Discord. If anybody here wants to share anything that they've made, they create, they do. We love seeing people's art. Share with us. Let our community enjoy your art too. La la la, whatever. La la, doesn't matter. La la la, oh well. La la la. The worst fear is hear the word sorry, you don't have the timer set. Oh my god, right? I do that so much, and it's awful. It's so bad. But yeah, these little, making these templates, 100% worth it, you guys. Just make the template. It helps so much. You're never gonna have to question it again. Just do it. Like, I've made so many books, and like, I haven't had to make a new template in so long, unless I make an oddly sized book, which I do occasionally. But it is so nice to just have these templates created and made ready to go. So we can just go in, stab, 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 and we Gucci. Oh, don't do that. Oh, we're good. We have stabbed. Am I spelling it wrong, or is it just not working right now? It might not be working at the moment. You did spell it correctly. Something might have happened. Not giving up on the puzzle, just helping someone troubleshoot something real quick. It's okay, Titan. It's all good. You can say you're giving up as well. It's fine. So, let's grab all of our little booklets. Next is the sewing part. Now, this is the part that I'm like kind of nervous about for you guys because I want to be able to show you guys how to sew. I don't know how to show you guys how to sew real quick, very well with the camera overhead. So, I'm wondering if I use my phone camera and show you guys from here, if that would be acceptable to all of you. What do you guys think? Because this is a very hard fine detail to do. That, or I drag this camera down here, you guys are just gonna see my computers in the background. Which would you guys prefer? I mean, either way, you're gonna see things in the background. So, what would you guys like? Gonna get back in any second. Do whatever is best for you. I want to show you, I mean, it's best for me if you guys see it. So I want to make sure you guys see it, you know? Easiest for me would probably be my phone.
Show me what you got.
Hey Storm, welcome in. It's good to see you. Here, I got you. Hang on. We're gonna, while we decide this.
Bring the beat life like journal. Young gang star flip the kill switch. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Are you sure you're not an
Welcome
enemy
in.
stand user?
How's it going? No jorts today. Nope. It's too cold. Well, no, actually today was pretty warm. I could have been wearing jorts, but no. Skelly man leggings. Skelly leggings. Welcome in. Adorbs, thanks. Appreciate it. How do I do this? I'm trying to figure it out. Hang on. Let me just think through my process. It's more just how do I get my phone to stay like this? That's what I have to figure out now. Hang on. No, we're doing this. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Yeet. Hello, overhead camera. Sewing and holding a camera could be challenging. Burn. How about a burn 6 times? Yeah, sewing and holding it. A camera is definitely not the best idea in the world. So what we're gonna do is this. Hopefully this will work. Let's see what this looks like. You guys are gonna see all of this. Just a fair warning. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Look at that. Okay. This isn't the worst in the world. Oh, that. Hang on. I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit. Well, we need more crafters on Twitch. Agreed. We 100% do. Love crafting. Love making. It's just not the most financially stable to do every day on Twitch for me. As much as I craft, there's so much, like, I mean, we've literally made entire outfits in one day. And we couldn't do this every single time that we stream. So we do play a lot of games here too. But love when I can craft. Love when I can make. That looks fine. Autofocus is struggling at the distance. Yeah, just a bit. It's also just on the white paper. So I'm hoping, like, once we start going. I'm hoping once we start going here. So we're going to take our needle with our thread on it, and we're going to put it through the booklet. You're going to leave a pretty decent sized tail here. So we're going to use that later. We're going to go on the inside of the book, and we're going to sew out the hole here. Although Korea showed y'all how to get views over the last 24 hours. Wait, what? What? missed a hole. Wait, why? Oh, I slid the paper. Welcome to the darkness. There we go. You are gonna pull it pretty taut on the inside to the outside, which was basically kicked out of Korea, so Korean streamers were acting up. What? I didn't know that. It was kicked out of Korea, honestly. I had not heard about that yet. Wait, no, weren't they just in Korea? No, where were they? They were somewhere. Twitch was streaming from somewhere recently. Or today, like literally was streaming. Yeah, I had not heard that though, no. That's interesting. But is that Twitch's fault or like the government's fault? Because I could see both. I could see both. So there we go. That's the first part of binding. We've got the first one done here. Next one. Not so much kicked out. It was a corny capitalism with the ISPs. Basically, without net neutrality to protect businesses, ISPs were pricing Twitch out. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I had not heard about that yet, no. Today has been a wild day for me. I haven't looked at news. I haven't looked at the internet. I've been dealing with a lot of my own life stuff today. So yeah, I had not heard any of that yet. I apologize for my unknowing knowledge on that one. So here's where this is going to happen. This is going to get a bit different, you guys. So we're going to put this one through the hole. Then we're going to take, once we pull it taut, we're going to take our needle. You can see both pages here, or things here. We're going to take our needle and we're going to go down into the other one, and then bring your needle out, up, over, and back into the hole again, the next one. This is what's going to hold our stuff together. And as you can see right here, it creates a little baby X. Little baby X. We're going to do that all the way up this binding, and it creates the little X that actually holds everything together. I know autofocus is being a little bit of a struggle right now, and I'm also putting paper on top of it. BBX, yeah. So anytime we do these middle ones, that's what we're doing here. I'll have to look that up for sure later, though. Thank you for letting us know about it, Storm. Okay, then we're going to take this and go through the last one here on the inside. And then we're going to tie a knot with this here at the end. I like to do 3 knots just in case. 3 knots are good. Yeah, this is what two booklets look like together. Focus. This is what 2 looks like together. Do 4 knots? No, it's too many. 3 knots is perfect. We're gonna add the next one, and this is what we're gonna do all the way up here, you guys. So let's just get sewing, sew them all together. I'll show you what to do at the other end here in just a sec. It's not enough. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's why it went weird. Hang on. I didn't go through all the pieces. Attach. Attach. All good. Their last streams, Korean streamers were acting up bigly. It was kind of funny. Also sad to watch so many people hurt by their own government and infrastructure policies. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not fun for sure. Uh, you good? Okay. Stop. Shit. I'm going to have to shred chicken here in a minute, you guys. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna set up the other camera so we can do a quick cooking stream where I shred a bunch of chicken for my dinner. Song should be a Fortnite song someday. Okay, we're also at the end here. I can show you guys what to do here. I'm gonna quickly find this. Made a new first aid kit for your boat. Just put it in Discord. Sewing over heavy Velcro still sucks. Man, I'm sure. Definitely sucks. So just like with the X, we're going to put the needle through the binding here. So you kettle stitch at this point? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're kettle stitching. Like I said, I'm teaching a very basic form of bookbinding. This is just a literal tutorial how to bookbind for people that don't know how and experience it in their first time. So that is what we're doing. It's called a kettle stitch. But yeah, it's tied a little knot here. And we're gonna go up with that one from next. But for just a sec, I am going to have to work on my dinner for a sec because it needs to shred chicken. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take you guys with me. But are you sure? No, no. Okay, so Shaik has decided to go against my wishes and is going to do it himself. So understanding your method? Yeah, I'm going to actually grab more thread here because my thread is very low. And I don't like having it. Shaik, you okay? No. No. I need my scissors. We need to wax up our thread again. Our new thread. We're going to tie a knot next to our old thread so that we can continue from where we were. I keep all of my knots if we have to redo or add more thread on the outside of the bookbinding rather than it ever going on the inside. Don't be mean, Chase. I'm trying to be nice. I didn't do anything shite. It's so... hang on. I'm gonna change this up just a little bit. I need it to go over my arm. Hey, Hypergeek, welcome in. You here for the puzzle? How's it going? There we go. I can do this. It's just like the angle was so weird on my wrist. Yeah, kettle stitch for the rest of it. I hope so. I'm so sorry. Kind of, you're organizing all your taxes. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I will check that out later, Storm, for sure. Thank you for posting it in Discord. Love to see it. Welcome to your distraction from all your organization needs. Welcome to the distraction of the day. So we're just going to continue the same pattern that we just discussed until we finish. Is the command broken? Oh, it might be. I'm so sorry. It is puzzle.chasecrafts.com. It's actually pretty simple. I best go get busy. No problem, Storm. Enjoy your dinner. We'll see you later. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you for the lurk. Lurk might also be broken. Yeah, I think all of them are a little bit broken at the moment. It's okay. Yeah, TikTok. I think the bot might be down at the moment. Seems like it. It's okay. Oh, oh. I just made a slight mistake. I pulled way too hard and I just split the book. Ugh. You know, we're gonna ignore our problems. We're going to ignore our problems. We can't ignore our problems. I'm gonna draw up a new hole in here. It's gonna be a little bit offset. You're good still. So, as you can see here, there is a thing that happens. So I'm going to create a new hole here. It's close, but I'm gonna not pull nearly as hard as I just did. And I'm gonna try to unforget my problems that I just did too. Shove this back through and go through this hole. The new hole that we made. Why aren't you? Oh, that's not okay. Okay. You've done this so many times. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you can always fix it. It's fine. You just ignore your problems and move on with your life. It's totally fine. Especially with like an empty book like this, it's not the worst. It's gonna be that one time that somebody happens to see it, you know? Not a big deal. It's fine. my god, I'm just creating holes that shouldn't exist now. Where is the hole? There. There we go. I know, but rip, it's okay. It's all good. And like my stitches are gonna be good and tight because like what I did is I completely unstitched from the giant gap that we created and I created a new hole, restitched through that, and they're gonna be just fine, you know? It'll be just fine. It's one of those, like, we are going to use glue to seal up the binding anyways with the weaves, so. Yeah, it's always hard to not rip it, honestly. Cute little octopus. Oh, you guys finished. Nice. Y'all finished the puzzle. One of the pieces was hidden. Oh no. Now, would you guys like another puzzle? Because I know Titan's a little bit burnt out at the moment, possibly. But if you guys want another puzzle, I can do another puzzle. God, my chicken soup smells good. But it's up to you guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, sorry about that. Hands just in the way of the camera. Unfortunately, I know my brain so well, I must use that as a baby brain break from taxes. If I start another puzzle, I'll get hyperfixated or focused on the wrong thing. Hashtag ADHD, I feel you, and that's totally valid. That's totally valid and completely fine. That's why I'd ask these things. You watch Das and everything is always perfect and it's frustrating. You're loving this, by the way? Oh, because we're failing? Yeah. Or because we mess up. And that's totally fine. That's, like I said, I'm here so you guys can learn from my mistakes. I am here so you guys can see what I fuck up and you guys don't have to mess up in the future, you know? Nothing is perfect. Never perfect. Especially like all those YouTube videos, oh my god, the amount of times that they probably redid the same thing, you know? But that's what I love about doing this stuff. You guys get to see everything I do. And, you know, sometimes that means, that means when we have to re-thread our serger for an hour. You know? It's fine. Messes so much. It's good to see someone else struggle the exact same ways. Yeah, of course. That's what I love doing here. Well, not that I love messing up. I love being able to show you guys stuff like this, so. And show that it's not always perfect, too, for sure. Like, could you imagine if I had done this perfect 100% on the first try? That would have been boring. You guys never would have seen the solution to how to fix the binding if I had done this perfect 100%. I didn't fuck up again. I didn't fuck up again, you guys. It's fine. It's fine. I did not almost rip the paper again. It's fine. I did not slightly did rip the paper again. It's fine. These graph tutorials are real. I do another, does more colors and less pieces. If it's just me, yeah, I got you. I got you, Titan. Hang on. Let me get it up for you. Watch. Every time I do this, when somebody's like, yeah, it's just gonna be me, basically. I just like 10 people join in all of a sudden. It's like, okay. Let's see. This one's really colorful. What are you thinking? The other one was like 300-ish. Are you thinking like 250 or 200? What do you want, Titan? 200 maybe? Okay. There you go. No plans tonight for once. Flip a coin. I could do either. Fair. Also, you guys, coming up in April, I have applied to be part of a massive giveaway. So some of my artwork, including, I'm thinking actually including a book I've made in the past. You guys seem to like the Triangle book a lot, and it is video game themed at the same time, which I think would vibe well with Twitch. So if you guys want, or if you guys like it, you should check out the giveaway thing that I'm going to be a part of. I'm going to be a part of it with Moco Loco made. The book one is a questionable one still, but 100% there will be a custom made onesie for it in it. But I am applying to that today and everything, and talked to them today about it already. So some of my art will be a prize in that. I kind of debated doing a photograph too, but I'm like, I don't know if anybody's gonna get one of my photographs. But like at the same time, I know I'm in gallery, so I don't know. That one's a trippy one because that one's a lot more particular when it comes to my stuff. It's also a lot more particular on who's gonna like it too, based on my artwork. But a custom onesie 100% will be involved though. Okay, so now we're gonna tie this off. And cut the string. Don't brute force rip the string in half. You cut the string after you tie the knot. Don't accidentally brute force it off of the string. And there you go. Oh, it's not enough to save. Now we've got our whole booklet. Now we're going to start getting to the gluing process. After this is the binding, this is the board, this is the rest of everything. Those are the slow processes. The slowest thing definitely is getting the paper cut out, especially when we're dealing with a smaller book. I'm going to switch it to this real quick so I can throw this up. There we go. What? What? Hang on. It's wonky. It's being wonky. There we go. Good thing you didn't brute force it, right? Yeah, exactly. Good thing I never did that once, totally. Nope, never. Not 3 times or anything. We're gonna keep our bulletin folder out. We're gonna keep nothing else out. That's it. I need to put my X-Acto back. Wait, no, that goes somewhere else in my house. That's why it's not in here. Okay. So, next step, I'm gonna just kind of do this for a sec here. I have something in there I needed, actually. I have my book binding weave in here. So we're gonna take our binding weave. The next process we're going to do, you guys, we're going to take our parchment paper. Parchment paper is very important to this project. I'm going to just use scissors because I hate the box it's in. So we need to take our parchment paper and we need to put it in between every little booklet we just did. I will explain in a minute why, but let me just do this, and we will see why here in just a sec. Titan, did you make it to the next round, by the way? I haven't heard about who made it. Because I haven't heard, I assume I didn't make it. Wait, but I had more points than you, didn't I? I haven't heard if you didn't, I didn't, you were more like, you were more, I know, that's why I was like, wait, I thought I had more points, but like, I was like, I don't know. You're just so good. I think Revenant made it. Yeah, he paid $10 to make it. I think he upped it to 10 this time, so. Okay. Cool enough to make cookies with. Anyway, so we've got the parchment paper in. So this is the next step. We're going to take our book. We're going to set it just like this. We're going to glue it. So we're going to get our glue and our really shitty paintbrush that I totally ruined a few years ago. So this is the next step, you guys. Revenant used his unmatched skills to make it. Right, yes. That's exactly what I meant. Exactly. If you have something to put your glue on, put it on that. Don't put it directly on the brush. Don't do what I do. Just, you know, do what I say, not what I do. We're going to press our book together as hard as we can with our fingers as we brush the glue onto the binding here. All these little strands are going to go into the binding as well. Just shove them all in. So this is, again, why having a nice tight binding is very important. And when you don't rip holes in your binding, that's extremely important because we are currently gluing all of it together. Just gonna glue it all together. I'm gonna swap it because I can use my left hand to hold it better than I can my right. This is what a book press would be very useful for you guys, by the way, to actually clamp and hold this together properly, whereas not just your hands, but like something else external, so you can actually get in here and glue it better. Again, because this is a very simple version that we're doing today and learning about today, I'm just using what I got. You're looking to do something much more professional with this, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to use a bit different tools and stuff, and it's going to look a little bit nicer. This still looks very nice. It just isn't the exact most professional process, of course. But if you're just trying to make something nice or fun for yourself or something for your family members or whatever, this is gonna be just fine. It'll be just fine, trust me. They will not know the difference. They will be, in fact, just super happy with something like handmade like this. I'm sure of it. Nothing from the peanut gallery. I'm fascinated. Just making sure it's nice and sealed because I can still see cracks. I can see when the pages are glued together and when they're not, so I'm just kind of going in and making it like pressing and making sure the glue is in the cracks and fully sealing these pieces shut. There's like one that's just being a little bit annoying. And it's not the one we ripped, surprisingly. Oh wait, there's still glue on this. There we go. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. We're gonna actually, well, one. Normally you're gonna measure, dang, I don't have any measured out. I was like, maybe I have one that's just already ready and I don't have to cut it out. But you're gonna measure your binding and you're gonna cut out a piece of the book weaving. Are you the right size? Yo, you're the right size. Love it. So you're going to want a piece that's not only enough to cover your binding, but enough to cover the edges of the, or like to go around the book too. So you're going to take this and basically, like, you want enough of the weaving to go on the binding here and on the edge of the butt. So you're going to, so like this as well. You want it to collapse around it. I have a gift card problem. Like, I always forget I have them, and now I have a gazillion of them, and they're all over the place, and I find them, and I have, like, holy cow, no wonder I'm broke. I keep spending my own money. I have had that problem in the past, too, yes, but I have a little spot in my house that I keep all my gift cards, so, like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm like, oh yeah, I know I have this gift card. I definitely do that. I used to do that for sure, though. This is the most painful part right now. Hey, Hatred, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Glue. Now, there are brushes that are much better than this. This is the brush I destroyed with the book glue a long time ago, and it just kind of still works somehow with it. There are brushes that are made specifically for gluing books. I didn't have that when I started doing this, so I'm just kind of here now. And I don't do it often enough that I feel justification to getting it, so it works just fine like this. It's not a brush, that's just a hard plastic plate. Yeah, it kind of is. You know, you're right. It kind of is. It moves a little bit. Same thing as before. I'm going to make sure this is going into the binding, though. I'm going to really, really push this into the binding. This is actually the main reason we have this, is the binding. So make sure it glues into that. Go here a little bit and glue this down a little bit. How are you doing today, Hatred? You should be in bed, shouldn't you? You don't have the thing on your throne, though? No, because I don't do enough bookbinding to justify it, even on my throne. This is the first time we've ever done bookbinding on this stream. I've done bookbinding a lot in my life, but not on stream, so no, it's not on my throne. Do we yell at Hatred to sleep? I mean, we might. I should let you know something before it's taken out of context. What? are you doing? I'll message you as to not accidentally cause something. Okay. That's not terrifying at all. So ready. Okay, one sec, hang on. Okay. Needed to do that real quick. I just want to check something for my thought process here. Okay. I thought so. Just wanted to verify that I was right about this. Let the penguin do his thing. Okay. It's okay? Okay. Hang on. I'm just gonna look real quick. Nope, you didn't send me anything yet. That was something else. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna work on our book board. We're gonna let this kind of like sit and exist for a minute. We're gonna grab our book board, we're gonna measure it out, and we're gonna cut it up. We're gonna put the cap on our glue again. Do you see what that something else was? Yeah, it was Dive and Storm message posting in Discord. What? At the moment, that's not what I needed to focus on, so I wasn't going to look at it. Okay, so this one, 6 1/4. Here's okay. That was a message of something else now. See, like, now I feel like I need to look at it really quick, though, so just, like... Oh, okay, I figured... I didn't think... Okay, Shady, even if I saw that, I would never assume what you think I would have assumed. Let's just be clear here. I don't think I would have ever assumed that. But good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. What in the demented pizza spaghetti meatball noodle monster am I making? Yes. Welcome to my art. One bookbinding piece. A bookboard piece. Not bookbinding pieces. Bookbinding pieces, technically. Bookboard piece. Do I go to sleep now? Hell no. Am I awake late now? Yes. Do I sleep now? No. God. I didn't draw lines. Okay. Be very careful doing this with the knife, you guys. Make sure you're safe and you don't slip and stab yourself. Just saying. No mail yet. What? What? Is she... Well, she's cutting towards herself. I'm not cutting towards myself. I'm cutting this way. If I were to fall, it would go like this. It wouldn't go like this. See? Blade here. There we go. 2 pieces. Where's Shake? Shake is laying down. Somewhere. No idea where, honestly. I just jinxed myself. I did not jinx myself. I was teaching you guys proper things. And I'm done with my blade now, so did not jinx myself. Thank you. There we go. No. How did I... Shike isn't his cool guy place. Not the mail thing. You should be able to buy some new brushes and other artistries. Did it not pop up again? Oh my god. I'm so sorry it's not popping up. That's so irritating. But thank you so much, Hatred. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for purchasing off my throne. Thank you so, so much. It means a lot. I'm so sorry. I cannot believe that it's still not working. I have an alert set up for throne gifts. Ah! But thank you. I appreciate you for the gift card. I don't know why it doesn't show up. It's so strange. I've tried like 3 different things to get it to show up. So it did give you a message? Yeah. So I get an email about it. I get an email about it. But I don't... It's supposed to pop up on stream, so when somebody purchases from my throne, it pops up like, hey, someone purchased from their throne! Like, cool! Look at this thing! For, like, everyone in general, but, like, it just doesn't sometimes, I guess. It's so strange. I need this back up, too. Okay. Bookboard. Bookboard. Next thing we need is our paper. I think I'm gonna make this kind of like the banana book. I'm gonna make this a soft shell binding, like this. So this here is actually a soft shell binding. There's no bookboard here on the edge. I kind of like it, honestly, sometimes like this much better, so. Combo bind died again? It's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Can't cash I connect combo block to it? Actually, no. At the moment, not that I'm aware of that he can, to be honest with you. Throne has different connections and things like that compared to Twitch, so I don't think he can. So to do this soft wet edge, I'm going to measure the binding here. I'm going to take my ruler and measure this into the binding. It's better if I do it against a flat surface. And then we're going to add extra. So we're going to do 1 inch. The monster is hands, apparently. Actually, I'm going to do more. I'm going to do 1.5 inches. Measure our book. 7.5. Wait, what? 7 3/4. I'm like, wait, that's not how much I did. For exacto. But that's more terrifying. How do you expect him to eat all the food? Too slow. It's gonna be our binding. Oh, hey, it works actually. Here's, it doesn't understand that hatred. But good try. He's eating it. Yes. Yes, he is. I'm blanking again. Hang on. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here for a sec. Okay. Next, we're going to grab this. Before we grab our glue and stuff, we're going to grab our paper. This is our decorative paper. This is going to be our book binding paper. This could be our outer paper, basically. What is that? What do you... hang on. I cannot access a JPEG. I am sorry. That does not come through me. Do you make your own? No, I do not make my own. This is from a company called Paper Source. Actually, I didn't even purchase this. I there's nothing there. Oh, okay. So I worked for a photo warehouse for a summer once. Actually winter. It was dead winter, funny enough. And I worked for a photo company. They were moving and they were just throwing out a bunch of stuff, literally just tossing it. So I took every and all decorative paper they had, all of it. I'm like, I will use this. I don't care what you say, I will use it. I have so much of it still in my closet. But yeah. Meowther of God taking like the Reddit to green text bus. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, so I just have a bunch of paper in my closets, art stuff, art paper, and things like that I just have. Again, jealous. I just happened to be the right person the right time. They like if there was somebody else that was hired by that company, it would have just all been tossed. So saying like I got very lucky to be there at that time, for sure. I'm going to put the book board 1.25 inches from the edge here, just to give myself some extra room. I'm probably doing way too much, but I'm giving myself extra room. Announce centimeters. Google it. I do have that as an email though. When I called her Mez, she's doing amazing work with minimal tools. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, fun to make I appreciate you defending me. That is just a joke, though. I do understand that they are joking and messing with me. The hatred TikTok, a lot of people here have been around for a long time, and we all just mess with each other and myself. I am a mess personally. Have you seen her closet? Look, it's clean now. We cleaned it, hatred. Mother was here. We cleaned it that day. So I appreciate the defense. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. That's too far anyways from each other, so I need to move that in. Grab the little book. On TikTok, just not cool like that. Had a good question there. Has it stayed clean? Yes. It stayed clean. Thank you. It stays clean. It always stays clean. It's just the process of getting it clean in the first place. Thank you. Okay, hang on, I'm doing something. Make it happen. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure my closet does not have blood in it. Then make it happen. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Now for the disaster. The disaster. Wait. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's your dial-up sound here. So if you ever check out any of my social medias, you do exclamation point social, links you to all of them. A lot of my a lot of my content does have dial-up sounds. Welcome to me. Why did Chase get an "Oh Lord help me" face? Oh no, it didn't work. They're all in my panels below as well. They're all just all my panels below. A bunch of my content has just dial-up sound tone, essentially. Like, it's just... So you're gonna glue your board. Patron, you don't have to post all of them, but I appreciate you. Thank you. You want to really glue your board, you guys. Make sure you get your edges especially good. What bag would you miss? Nothing. Not much. We just vibing TikTok. We just vibing. Smack, smack. I'm doing the content stuff, which is why I haven't uploaded anything to my socials. No, do it anyways. Doesn't matter if it's good, just do it. Mine's all trash anyways, so just do it. Earth exploded, rebuilt itself, and now we're continuing like nothing happened to not anger the other world, our new overlords. You know, fair. Everybody's gonna interact in face to face with a baby white rhino. Do it. I'm gonna do it. So exciting. Do it. No negative positivity. What? running out of glue. You don't touching your stuff? I mean, what? Negative positivity. I've never heard that before. Sorry, I'm just like re-hearing that word. I've just never heard that once. Um, it doesn't have to be good. Just put it out there because content is content. How about that? Is that better? No, I'm really heckin' proud of the content I make, honestly. A lot of the content. Not all of it's good, but a lot of it's content. Better? Thank you. What she said about not cutting yourself, just go for it. Wait, what? TikTok? What? Don't tell people to cut themselves. What? I feel like this is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. Yeah, absolutely. Go pet the white rhino. That's definitely an opportunity that you should not pass up. That's incredible. Next thing we're gonna do, you guys, we're gonna cut these corners. You're gonna leave some space here. Don't cut it directly next to the corner, which I totally did during Christmas. Single summer. We're gonna take our glue. We're gonna glue these edges down now. This stuff will dry clear. You don't want to go too thick, so you don't want it to ripple the pages. But we are going to glue more to this part here in a bit anyways, so it's okay if a little bit of glue spills over the edges. Okay. So then what we're going to do, part of what I do, I like to use what I'm using to push it down here on the edges to get nice clean edges, and then push. If you know anyone with 3D printer, there are corner guides out there that you can print. Interesting. I just kind of go for it. I usually just go for it, honestly, with the corners. Um, that's really cool, though, for sure. Just like that. You got a book board. Pretty pretty. Want to have a 3D printer so bad. Same, yeah. I do know some people with 3D printers, but I won't bother with that. I have other projects for them before that, personally. Got a few other projects I need them to do first. You print a melon. An edible one? No. On TikTok, but a non-edible one. Sure. There we go. Not edible though. Yeah, I'm lagging. When tears when I cry, like a damn dark, I'm sleeping through it all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Into my heart beat fast, I want this to last. Need you in my side. Yes, I feel static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Continue my heartbeat, so I can let you go. You in my life. Are you guys back yet or no? Nah, there we go. There we go. We need a lagging song. I'm so gonna clip it. Oh my gosh. So somebody, I think Titan actually might, or Titan or Rev, I can't remember who it was. Somebody clipped me last time we lagged, and I said, "Yo, YouTube VOD, what's up?" Because I was like, I've noticed that like I know that like if I lag, you guys can't see me, but it still records everything I say and do, and it records it just fine. So if you watch the VOD, it plays just fine. So I just was being stupid, and I was like, it was you? Okay, yeah. I was just like being stupid, and somebody caught me doing something stupid, that's all. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna score this is our bone folder, again. We're gonna score this piece here. We're gonna fold it over. Just like this. Feature watchers are invaluable. That's exactly why I did it. Invulnerable. Not invaluable. Oops. Doesn't pop up in the VOD? Yeah. I know. I know it doesn't. That's why I did that. I just was being dumb, and I can't believe somebody went back or found it again. Like, yeah, this side. Seems funny if TikTok is far more powerful than TikTok. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna remove the plastic from, or the parchment paper from these, at least from some of them. We're gonna put them on the direct page, the direct first page, and back page. Very first page and very last page are the pages we need to protect this time. We also need this to glue down and not be stupid. This paper might not have been my best choice, as the glitter might be a pain in my butt. But I like it, so it's pretty. I like it, it's pretty, we're gonna use it. It's gonna work. Glitter make brain happy? Yes. Yes, indeed. I will make it work. I don't think you guys understand. I will make this work. You stay. First page and last page of Chase's all new book of lore. Now, you guys asked me for a dictionary before a book of lore, so I'm not sure about a book of lore. I was asked for a dictionary, though. Next step, glue. Reason. Yeah. Not nearly as bad. Like, the paper one does not bleed glitter. My fabric, however. Glitter everywhere. I'm really shocked at how fast the glitter disperses into my house, and I can't find it after like a few days, though. I really want to know where the glitter goes, to be honest. It's kind of concerning in a weird way. That's a lot of glue lumped up there. I'm gonna just transfer some of this over. You will stay. Okay. Take our book block. I'm gonna shove this part here in the center, make sure it lines up, and then just flat. And we're gonna regret our decision to do that and make myself sad. So I'm gonna realign this a bit. I think I made this center part a little bit too thick. That's okay, I can make this work. Made the center part a little too thick. It's just a bit thick. Go leave his airborne crasher. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this. I knew it didn't stick very well, so I'm gonna just fix that while we're here. while we still have a chance to fix it, I'm gonna try and fix it. Stick the parchment paper back in because I apparently took that out and forgot to put it in. Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna fix this. Same thing with this book board. We're gonna glue everything down and leave this like this so I can just glue. Weren't we already asking for that and weren't you the one making it? TikTok TikTok is writing it down. We weren't making a full handmade book of it. TikTok was just is helping write down the lore. Yes. And you guys were wanting me to make a dictionary of my words. That was something people wanted as merch at one point. Line this up. Make it in chocolate so we can eat your words. So you can eat your words. Oh. Oh, hey, you earned a new bits badge. Nice. Chase didn't like chocolate very much. I do not like chocolate very much. You're correct. Titan, I don't know how you've almost finished this already. I also didn't realize that the puzzle wasn't on. I'm so sorry. There's the puzzle. Titan is almost done with his puzzle over here. Look at this. So we're gonna let this dry a sec. As of right now, here is our book. It's nice and sparkly. It's hard to tell that that's even like a thing. It doesn't want to squish. Squish. I'd be done if I didn't keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. It's a pretty colorful one, I think, so I thought it was a good one. True, but I can't think of anything else that says that. Oh my gosh. So my thought was that I wanted to put the glitter paper on the inside of this too. But we might just keep it white for now. I'm debating. The glitter paper is very tricky. Very, very tricky for the glue. So it's one of those, like, what do we think is gonna work here? I think what I need to do is leave this be for the rest of the night underneath another book to hold it true, or hold it together better. But there is our book. Here is a book. We made it by hand. I'm gonna take out most of this, need to keep some of it. Handmade book. Hope you guys like it. I hope you guys learned something new today. Like I said, for the next process that I'm doing, I'm going to put this underneath another heavy, very heavy book. Hatred, it is puzzle.chasecrafts.com. But I hope you guys learned something new, had some fun with that today. If you guys ever need to look back at the tutorial, like I said, we have our VODs on YouTube. It's the VODs channel that we have. It's both links to our YouTube are down below. We have a normal YouTube and we have the VODs channel YouTube. Make sure you guys check that out. Thank you guys again so much for being here. I appreciate you. Puzzle.chasecraft.com. That is in fact what it is though. But I am going to hop off here for the night, you guys. I need to get some dinner started, dinner ready. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, if you guys had fun, make sure you're following. Make sure you're following. Come join us. Come hang out with us. I really appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow for some... What are we back tomorrow for? What is it? Oh my god. Did you guys hear that? That was insanity. Anyway, we're gonna be back tomorrow for Minecraft Hardcore World with my moderators. Tomorrow is not Fortnite, it's Thursday is Fortnite. Yes, I appreciate you all so much for being here. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the new people that joined, for all the chatters and everyone that's just been hanging out and lurking. It means a lot to me that you guys exist. We're going to raid out here. Who are we going to? Who are we going to? Any art friends live? Any new art friends that we can find? Let's go over the makers and crafters and see if anyone we want to find someone new to raid. Let's find someone new. Okay, I love this guy's title, so we're going to him. His title is Cat Lovers Unite, and yes, we're there. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Pizza. That's right. It's not pizza. It's pizza.
So let's go meet a new cat lover.
That's not.
Thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate you. This is the person we're gonna go raid. Go say hi. Go say whatever you. Go say nice things. Go say positive things. This thing is super stinking cute. This is our raid emote. If you guys are subbed, make sure you guys use this. And I will see you all later. Bye everyone. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to follow so we can see you next time. Bye guys.
I can't even believe the prices sometimes. It makes no sense. So true. Yo! Yo, Chase Crafts, welcome in.